Welcome to a new video. Today we're going to count down the top 10 most valuable La Liga players according to Football Manager 2014. This was an incredible era of Spanish football, with their clubs winning 7 Champions Leagues between 2009 and 2018. So let's start our countdown. In 2013, Sergio Ramos was at Real, who had gone to make 671 appearances for Madrid before departing in 2021. During his time in Spain, he won 22 trophies. A rather more formidable version of Gerard Pique than we saw towards the end of his career. Aged just 26, here he was in his prime. During 15 years in Catalonia, he played over 600 matches for Barcelona and was an integral part of the club's success. Next, we have 25-year-old Sergio Busquets. Making his Barca debut in 2008, he's gone on to make 713 appearances at the club. Time will tell whether he can break Messi's record of 778. Despite developing in La Masia, Cesc Fabregas would go on to leave Barcelona for Arsenal in 2003. During his time in North London, he'd win 2 trophies and reached a Champions League final against his boyhood team. Unfortunately for him, Barcelona came out winners. Well, if you can't beat them, rejoin them. And that's what he did in 2011 as he came back to Catalonia. Karim Benzema. In this era, he definitely played a different role to what he's been doing over the last 5 years or so. Since joining from Lyon, he scored 342 goals in 634 games for Madrid. Now approaching his mid-30s, it will be interesting to see how much longer he can continue to perform at this level. A rather more youthful-looking Andres Iniesta. He's still currently playing for Vissel Kobe in Japan. In 2013, though, we find him at Barca. He would win 30 trophies during his time there, as well as 3 for Spain. I'm sure he'll always be a hero in his homeland for that extra-time winner in the 2010 World Cup final. Neymar here has just arrived from Santos. During his time playing for the Brazilian club, he scored 136 goals in 225 games. He'd only end up sticking around in Barcelona for 4 seasons before a world record transfer to Paris Saint-Germain. There's a pretty significant jump in value between 4th and 3rd. Gareth Bale, though, is in his prime here. Despite often being accused of not being motivated for Madrid, he would leave the club with 106 goals in 258 games, including a few incredibly important goals in cup finals. Definitely underappreciated in Spain, in my opinion. Our runner-up is Cristiano Ronaldo. Here he's coming off one of his better goal-scoring seasons with Madrid, with 55 goals in 55 games. He took this form forward into 2013-14, where he won his 2nd Pichichi. He also won his 1st Champions League title for Real Madrid. But let's move on to number 1, and I don't think anyone is going to be surprised. It's Lionel Messi. In 2013, Messi was holder of the Ballon d'Or and the European Golden Boot. This season would end up being one to forget, though, with Barcelona only winning a Spanish Super Cup. Rather controversially, they were denied the title on the last day of the season, as Messi was wrongfully ruled offside and his goal against Atletico Madrid was disallowed. That concludes our countdown. I think it's safe to say La Liga back then was a fantastic competition. Time will tell whether Spanish football can ever reach these heights again. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video.